We're here at the Fool's Journey podcast. We've got.
Wait, did we start?
Hillegass.
It wasn't on. I just turned it on.
Yeah.
You just started recording?
We're starting right now.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I wasn't ready.
Yeah, man.
Get ready,
I'm
bro.
ready, and we're good.
I'm ready to listen.
Listen, yeah, now listen. Now listen close. Listen close and listen well. We have Lewis Hillegass, the Force.
Right.
The Force.
May the force be
I am the force.
The Iron Force.
I am the force behind Cinemaspan.
The Force, yeah. Force of nature.
The Iron Fist.
And the Loft on YouTube if you want to see some video game stuff.
That's right. That's not yours.
And then we have Averick Faith.
Yeah, it's me.
Yep.
Just me.
Extraordinaire.
Yeah,
Just Faith.
I'm really good at being me.
Yeah. When described, it's just him.
Yeah.
It's like an ad campaign.
We also got the usual suspects.
Well, yeah, that's a given. No need for introductions there, huh?
You don't
think
need
so?
to know
No,
who the fuck I
I
am.
don't think so. If you don't know me, well, you know, there's a lot of people who don't know me.
Yeah.
No one knows who the fuck GoodFella
Yeah.
Ben is.
I don't know myself, man. All right, that's why I come on this podcast.
You should have a cameo announcer for you. Like, Mike Judge, maybe.
That's a real
Yeah,
person.
cameo is like yeah, it's like where you pay people to say something,
Okay.
like a happy
the cameo-
birthday
yeah,
or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Mike Judge is Beavis and Butthead introducing the Fool's Journey.
Yeah.
You're listening.
Fool's Journey
Fool's
rules,
Journey.
dude. I love the Fool's Journey, dude.
All you guys' impressions aren't
It
it.
sucks. And I kind of like that.
I like the bit where they talk about fucking the boyfriends. That one's the best.
Well, it's not gay.
Hey, thanks, Mike Judge. That was really, really, really cool of you, man.
Appreciate it, Mike.
That was solid.
He's a fan. He's a fan.
See, at the Fool's Journey podcast, we've got a lot of stars like Mike Judge or Judd or Judge.
Judge.
Mike Judge. We got Mike Judd too, and Judd Apatow.
fucking
All riding
judgmental.
for the Fool's Journey.
Would be insane if you just paid for a new cameo on every episode. Like it just became the most expensive podcast ever just because of all the celebs. That's your
Only business expense is just cameo.
You could write it off though, right?
Barack Obama,
Yeah.
and I support the Fool's Journey.
Full earnings.
And my voice is sort of similar to Beavis's voice, just a little bit. This is not Mike Judge. This is your president, Barack Obama.
It's Big Mike.
I am not gay. Just putting
It's
that out
Big
there.
Mike.
All right. Name
My
your
wife
three
is a,
favorite
woman.
Mikes.
Yeah, you guys heard about Big Mike. You know about that?
Oh, Big Mike, like I
know about Little
Rob
Mike.
Dyrdek's big. Wait, no, it's not Big Mike. That's Big Black.
No, it's this theory that Michelle Obama is actually a man.
Oh god.
So it's not Michelle, it's Michael Obama.
It's Michael Obama, Big Mike.
Yeah, I feel like I saw
could
people
see it.
shit posting about that forever, so I'm not surprised
It's a-
that it's now a real conspiracy.
it doesn't
because that's
make
how Flat
sense.
Earth
It makes
started.
zero
You
sense.
know, they're like, it's a meme. Everyone likes this joke, and then it becomes real.
Flat
You're going to defend Flat Earth right now?
started as a reality.
Here he comes.
And then they were like, oh, wait, Flat Earth isn't real. The Earth is actually round.
Yeah.
They had to get to that point.
Right.
The original Flat Earth was the OG.
Okay, fair enough. It was reality.
Try saying that shit in the 1600s, bro.
Yeah, you get
Wait,
your
wait,
I'm thinking about
Chop.
2012 high school memes on Facebook. Like you joined a group that was like Flat Earth deniers.
Yeah, I joined a group like that once before.
No, I did.
We did a lot of extreme stuff.
Cool. Hey,
That group on the dark web that believed in flat Earth,
yeah.
planning attacks on NASA in 2012. Yeah, I was in that. I remember that.
That was you?
Yeah, me in 9th grade. I joined up. 14 years old.
Very good.
Very sick, man.
At least you had your priorities right.
Yeah, I thought it would
I'm
be
gonna
that.
devote-
Well, it's like you
Getting with the
believed in
ladies.
something.
Yeah.
So that it mattered.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I believed in the Earth being flat.
Right.
That's right. Yeah.
Well, it all
did say
started
that.
with the Great Amnesia.
Yeah.
Everybody forgets, but the Earth was flat. And then it shaped into a ball.
Right.
See, and then everyone just forgot about
The
it.
Earth was like a diamond or
Yeah.
a coal, and then under the pressure it became a diamond, a circle.
Yep.
Yeah, well, that was before we knew there was a third dimension. There was only 2 dimensions at the time.
You could and everything was in black and
that's
white.
before we knew it was third dimension.
That's before we knew everything wasn't flat. We weren't flat. We thought we were all in a TV show.
Well,
Yeah, you ever seen the movie The Truman Show?
Yeah, the Truman Show was reality.
Me neither, but I'm assuming it has something to do with flat Earth.
yeah, it's exactly like Flat Earth.
He does reach the end of Earth in the studio.
Yeah, I would like to go to Antarctica just to do a couple pods,
Yeah.
hang out with my boys, smoke a couple weed.
Yeah. Just crawl around.
Couple
with-
mushies.
Go to Antarctica for a pod.
I feel like you.
That's ridiculous. That's absolutely.
It would be
ridiculous,
awesome if
dude.
you set up like
It'd be so cold. I'm not doing that.
Come on, you set up like a normal podcast. You go up there, and then it becomes like a horror movie, like The Thing. All
That
of a
is
sudden,
absurd.
But you're still capturing it on.
If you think I'm ever leaving my room to do a podcast, you're out of your goddamn mind.
Exactly. I'll look at the sunset. That's it.
I'll look outside my window and wonder.
I was hoping we could just get into a giant pod. We could become a podcast.
Everyone's mic'd up. Mic'd up.
Oh yeah.
What's like the world's biggest podcast? Like how many?
The world's a
guests can you
podcast,
have?
man.
Like how many
all
people are
talking
on there?
Yeah.
Dude, it's
All
like
talking
that.
at once.
You'll
8
see them on
billion.
Instagram and stuff, like on Instagram Reels. It'll be like podcasts with like 8 different people in there.
Yeah.
There's no chance.
Half of them are like OnlyFans chicks.
Exactly. It's like,
Yeah.
So what do you think about like making money like in a
You're
month?
a dumb thought.
Well, actually, I just have tits. It's like so fucking funny.
Name me 3 books, dumb thought.
Yeah.
That's it. Can't name me 1 book. You're dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just battles.
That's what they do on there, dude.
Yeah. It gets clicks. Internet
Damn,
clicks.
yo,
is a
this bitch
disease.
is kind of derm, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
I enjoy it.
Most women be like, God, this is fucked. And like, it's always like 40-year-old guys who are like somewhat pissed for some reason.
Yeah.
It's really interesting.
Yeah, I like to listen to
40-year-old guys are always getting pissed.
8 people simultaneously talking.
I feel like 30-year-olds or 40-year-olds are like newly found parents. So now they're like, oh, all women are fucked up because they're degrading themselves. Not my sweet little girl. It's like, dude, you were a shitbag. Like,
Right.
yeah.
Double standards much.
Yeah.
But
There
what
is
do you
something kind of
define?
like cool to the idea of not caring about being a shitbag.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what do you define as a shitbag?
Yeah. You know, you just shit around.
I define anybody who can't name 3 books a fucking shitbag. If you can't name me 3 books off the top, you're a shitbag.
I was thinking
It's a great
books.
insult.
Don't ask me that, man.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't have prep
This
time.
guy.
I didn't
Harry
I didn't
Potter,
think this was going to be a literature podcast.
you didn't
It's like
study.
this 50. I saw this. It was like this 15-year-old doing it to like these OnlyFans girls.
Yeah.
He's like some foreign kid. He's like, name me 3 books. I bet you right now that you can't.
Yeah.
And then she's like, Game of Thrones. There, that's 3 off the top. He's like, no, you fucking moron.
Was this Hamas?
And I'm sitting there just like a brain dead idiot. Yeah,
Is this what Hamas is doing out there?
Yeah.
They're embarrassing people? That's fucked.
Sorry, buddy. I don't know what Hamas is. I'm too focused on reporting the news right now. So
I'm reporting to the news live from the field.
What's the weather like?
Live in the field of Agora Hills.
yeah. Sorry, buddy. There's this girl who's taking pictures right now. And we're kind of reporting on that. Yeah. So we've been pretty much all in on that. So I don't know. About any war going on. We're trying to shoot the news right now, man.
Oh, I remember you.
yeah.
Yeah, we're
We're gonna go all in on this girl taking pictures right now, dude. So, and they're okay. They're fine.
They're doing
fine
okay.
photos.
Yeah, I imagine a shitbag as somebody just in a bag with shit, marinating, just so they could turn more brown.
That makes sense to me.
That's what I was kind of thinking.
That makes sense to you.
When I was like, could you define shitbag? That's what I was thinking you were going to say, but
Yeah, I think my definition of shitbag is someone who goes around and they try to get other people into their shit. You know, like they're trying to bring you down with their shitty vibe. You know, like no, your reality is too good. You got to fucking suffer like me.
that's deep.
It's kind of like being a podcast host.
Yeah.
yeah, you're the shit.
It's kind of like being GoodFella Ben. He's a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, it's kind of like being the old GFB. Shout out to Raw Dog. You know, this ain't the BFG. This is the GFB.
Yeah. No, GFB.
Giant fucking bag is what it stands for.
Yeah,
Big
giant.
bag.
He's a
Not a
fucking
shit
bag.
bag though.
Yeah, but you're getting that bag.
Yeah. Well, it's up for debate.
You know what's funny?
How much you
We're
raking
trying.
in from this podcast? We should know.
I'm down $2 each month. Yeah, subscribing to our own Patreon. So it's kind of fucked.
Dude, I'm down like $40 a month with the fucking
Yeah.
Cameos.
Yeah,
the cameos.
I'll be an angel investor. I'll get you guys' profit up.
Awesome, dude.
Awesome.
We need it.
Yeah.
If you could just invest like, I don't know, $200 a month,
100 million.
No.
that'd be sick.
I could do a handshake and a couple compliments and $5 USD.
We don't need your fucking handouts.
Wait,
Let's
hold
be
on.
honest with you, man.
Hold on. Hold on.
No, hold on. Hold on.
Wait, well, what we need him to do is go people to people, door to door, advertising the full journey.
Yeah.
Can I give you my spiel?
Yeah,
Sure.
Go ahead. Hey, what's going on, man?
What?
Oh, What's going on, man?
What are you knocking on my door for, man? I don't remember ordering anything.
I'm not going to give you anything. Just wanted to share some news with you.
Yeah, I don't remember asking for news either.
I don't remember you telling me you needed that.
Yeah. I don't remember inviting you to my house, asshole. What do you want to talk to me about? It better not be the fucking Fool's Journey, because I've had 3 other guys come.
What? Fool's Journey?
Yeah.
Your house?
Yeah, my house.
You okay, man?
Who's at the door?
I think it's some asshole trying to spout about the Fool's Journey again, dude.
No.
The Fool's Journey?
Yeah.
Oh, I heard of them. They fucked all my friends.
Yeah? It fucked my wife's friends.
Hey, that's the one thing I won't disagree on. But how about this? Just let me inside your house.
Kill these guys.
Let me double check what your wife looks like.
No.
That way I can confirm that.
Honey, let
Listen,
him in.
man. No. Don't say that, all right? I've seen
him
Fright Night,
in.
and I've seen Angel and Buffy the Vampire Slayer, all right? I'm not going to just invite you into my house willy-nilly. Like, it's fine.
Really thirsty and needed a cup of water.
Yeah, and yeah.
Honey, I'll
Where are you
grab
going to
some
get that cup
water.
of water from, huh?
Well, hopefully you.
I'll get
Yeah, me or my wife. No.
No.
Listen, buddy, I keep minced garlic around everywhere.
Is it GoodFella Quinn? He's the handsome one.
So I've seen like
I'm going to smack
your wife. Your wife seems like she wants me, and you're still talking to me. You know.
It's not GoodFella Quinn, all right? Just shut up. You should do my laundry.
You know what? I feel like I can just get better customers elsewhere. I'm gonna just go to the next house.
Yeah, that's right. The moral of the story is the Fool's Journey doesn't want misogynists listening to their podcast.
Well, the Fool's Journey will fuck your bitch. Guaranteed.
yeah.
I don't know, Ben, I think
Guaranteed we
you
might
need some
not.
improv lessons, man. You
man.
kept shutting down that salesman.
Yeah,
That's
I
pretty
was-
fucked up.
Yeah,
I
you
was
need to
I
invite
was
him.
there
Yeah.
just to offer you a service. I was also thirsty at one point.
Exactly.
You denied it.
You
No,
should have let him
no.
suck your blood.
I'm not letting.
Let him
I'm
suck
not,
your blood.
I've seen Fright Night. I've seen Angel 100 times. You know, the offshoot of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, focusing on Angel from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Seen that millions of times. I know not to let anybody just into my house.
Ben.
Especially not this guy.
It's
This guy
not
right here.
real.
This was a fictional scene.
Asking about
It's
my
not
wife.
even real, Ben. Don't get scared.
No, you know what? You guys say it's not real, and next thing you know, I'm seeing things that aren't there.
Yeah.
It's real for me.
So, you know.
Is that a knock at the door?
Okay.
It's Averick.
No.
It's not Angel, is it?
Is that Angel? Averick Angel sounds kind of familiar.
Yeah. He's also quite thirsty.
Suspicious.
Man, I really feel bad for him.
Really feel bad. This guy, see, the thing is, though, is he's really trying to get into my house.
Yeah.
I wonder what would happen once he got into your house.
If you don't want my product, I want what you have, man. I want your life. Let me in your house, man.
No.
in your house.
Let me in your house. It's like what the fuck's that movie? With Jesse Eisenberg I just watched. You were telling me it's like the Mockingbird Girl or the Mockingbird.
Terrarium.
No, not
Oh, I love terrariums.
Now you see me.
Valvarium or some shit.
Valerie?
Vivarium? It's something like that. It's like terrarium, paludarium, vivarium, aquarium.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that one. Vicarious?
That's literally like what the name of the movie
That's
is.
my
It's like one of
fetish.
those.
Caricaturiosops.
Oh, it's that Jesse Eisenberg movie.
That's my favorite,
terrarium,
With like
aquarium,
the fucking kids turn into a fucking alien. They want to kill it, but they can't kill a kid. So they're like, "Oh, we got to raise this dumbass fucking kid." And
So
the
then we
kid's
can
like,
kill him?
"You guys are all fucking dumb, huh?"
Yeah, the kid's like,
They want to kill him later, right? Just
hella
once
wanna-
he's not a kid.
They want to kill him all the time.
Yeah, they're like,
Up
we
till
can
he's
kill
18?
him once he's an adult.
well, it's been like a month maybe, and he's like already a grown man.
It's fucked.
He's like watching like static on the TV the whole time.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, I think we should kill our
It's
child.
about time to kill this guy.
Yeah,
not
he's
that
a month
weird.
old right now. He's already dressed in a full suit, and he's
Yeah.
like 30 years old.
It's
Like,
like
probably take him out.
every week you're buying him an entirely new wardrobe.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, that's pretty bad, right?
The best
Like,
part about that movie is all that freaky shit's happening. And both the husband and the wife are like freaked out, you know. And the wife, she still has this mentality of, oh, it's my child to some degree.
Yeah.
More of a
Jesse
mother than
Eisenberg's
grass.
character is like, I don't know what to do. I'm just going to go out and dig a hole.
Yeah.
And he's just in the front for the whole movie. He's just in the front yard digging a giant hole.
That's pretty baller.
He's like, I don't know what else to do.
What else? That's like a guy's rule moment, you know?
Yeah, get your mind off things.
So it's just what dudes do.
Yeah.
Honey, I gotta dig. Just leave me alone.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I need a
what's
couple
going on.
hours with the hole.
They wake up and she goes,
Going at it.
What are you doing today? I'm gonna go dig.
You know what I'm doing.
Yeah,
don't fucking talk to me. You know what I'm doing.
Don't
today.
ask why again.
Yeah.
I'm not telling you. I don't have to explain myself.
take care of that.
This is my hobby.
You take care of that fucking alien. I'm gonna go out and fucking dig.
Honey, I don't know what the fuck's going on. All right? I'm just going to keep digging. Maybe I'll die.
Dude, they should have had the
Hopefully I'll die in the process.
the shovel break. That would have been heartbreaking.
Damn.
Yeah, and he keeps digging with the end of the shovel.
Honey, I'm going to the
He
store.
takes it in his hands, and his hands turn to his bones, and his
then-
bones start to break, and then he can't stop digging.
His
And then he
alien,
keeps looking. He starts biting the dirt.
He's digging a China.
I love you,
As much of it as he can.
Just fucking madman, a movie maker. I want him.
I would watch that movie.
Yeah.
Like,
The guy starts losing it.
It's one shot of a guy digging a hole, and like we just said, everything that happens there. Like it's
the
but it's
very end.
90 minutes long.
Yeah.
At one point,
Called
yeah,
Dirtman. Dirtman. My movie Dirtman. Oh, Dirtman. It's about a guy who digs.
Yeah.
he digs and he keeps digging and he gets to the bottom of something and then he keeps digging after that.
And then someone's like, "Can you believe that movie was improvised?" And you're like, "Yeah, I can't. I can't believe someone would sit down and write a script for that."
I can't believe they filmed that shit.
Yeah.
That was brutal.
Yeah, it was in one sitting, like that one movie 1917. It's just one shot of a guy
Exactly, digging.
just keep digging. And I'm gonna keep going. That's pretty good.
Brief intervals of him just
There's no way he can keep digging.
No interval.
This is too big of a hole. He's on the edge of his seat. There's no way he's gonna keep going.
Yeah, no.
The shovel breaks. His like jaw drops. Nah. he's not gonna use his hand. There's no way.
He would never eat that dirt.
Yeah, he's
Eating the fucking dirt. Did he just hit a water well? His water like spraying up. You're crying watching the movie.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The city comes and finds him at the end. Hey, well, that's not very good.
Well, I think the determination and the willpower of Dirtman is very inspiring.
Yeah.
Above all else, his ingenuity and his creativity was. It's just a beautiful movie.
And did you know it's 100% improvised? Also shot in one shot, the whole movie?
It's a
one take.
documentary, pretty much.
There's a documentary about the making of, and it's just one shot of the cameraman filming it.
Yeah.
Now you're getting
for an hour and 40 minutes.
yeah. Behind the scenes of Dirtman. It's just a guy filming the other
Yeah,
guy.
they did it. He's just
Speaking of
standing away.
Dirtman.
He's not even holding the camera. It's on a tripod. He's just watching it.
We got
Crazy.
something here,
I
folks.
gotta keep going.
Just keep digging.
You get like internal dialogue the whole time. I gotta just keep digging.
I knew that
He's
Dirtman
vocal.
was on,
He's
was on the verge
he's
of
obviously
breaking,
manic.
Yeah.
but I knew I had to keep rolling. I wanted to step in, but I had to keep rolling. I had to get this film.
It was kind of crazy. It felt like I was going through my own Dirtman when I was shooting, you know?
The energy on set was just electric.
I
just
think
absolutely electric.
every viewer will be able to resonate with Dirtman. What he's been going through. We've all had to shovel through the mud at least once.
Some people get their hands dirty and some people keep them clean, but we've always can't escape the dirt.
My favorite part about Dirtman was when he was digging through the dirt.
And then he stopped using the shovel and started scratching with his hands. And
I liked when Dirtman's shovel broke and he had the determination to keep going with his hands.
Babe, did you see Dirtman?
Nah, I don't want to watch him.
Can we go see Dirtman, babe?
No, I don't really want to.
Come on, it's really good, I heard.
I don't know. I feel like the movie just went downhill the more and more he dug. I felt like the first dig was pretty cool.
that a
And then it just
metaphor?
like, I don't know. I wasn't really on board after that.
He's just
I
looking
kind
for
of
metaphors.
felt the same way. I mean, it seemed impossible to dig that much. It just didn't seem realistic. There's no way you can dig a hole that big. I mean,
there's obviously a cut in there somewhere.
I used to dig holes for a living, and if you don't have power tools or anything, there's no way.
I didn't really understand the ending. He just was digging at the end.
And then he gets fined by the government.
I didn't really understand it.
Dirtman,
just digging.
Dirtman 2, he gets fined by the city for spit.
No, Dirtman 2 is filling it back in.
Gonna be honest,
Exactly. He's got to
can't
fix
have
his
it.
problem. Hey,
have
you
this
dug that
over.
hole, sir. You got to fix your
You
problem.
either pay this fine or you dig that hole back.
Oh, shit.
This is a matter of national security. You could dig to China.
Don't
We can't have a direct route.
Yeah.
This is an eyesore, man. You have to put this dirt back.
Dirtman 2 would blow up.
But not fill it back up, man. I'm Dirtman. If you've not seen the movie, I can't fill up this hole. I'm going to be ruined.
It's like the whole thing.
The whole thing is I dug. I dug until my shovel broke and I had to use my hands.
He just explains the first movie.
And then I bit the dirt.
Explains the premise of the movie.
Oh, that's what he was doing. I didn't realize that's what the movie was about.
Look, buddy, I've seen Dirtman. I know. The shovel broke. You had to use your hands. You hit the water spout. I've seen the whole thing. I saw it twice in theaters. Look,
We all
I
saw
don't like
Dirtman.
being the bad guy, but You got to fill it back up. The neighbors are complaining.
Yeah.
The neighbors.
People think that Dirtman's just about digging. It's about digging.
It's about a lifestyle.
And digging and not giving up.
And it's also about filling the hole back up because the city told you that.
Well, in the sequel. That's the sequel. The sequel ruins the original.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
All
the
merit that the
sequel.
one had is just gone. Now
You
it's
can't
all
have
about
the original without the sequel. This is Dirtman's life we're talking about.
Yeah, you're
See,
right.
I just saw it as getting away from your bitch wife and going out and doing shit.
Oh, yeah. That's why I was out here.
I've actually been digging myself. Ever since I saw Dirtman, I've been digging myself.
Yeah.
Every day, quit my job. Been digging.
There would totally be an epidemic of men going into their backyards to dig holes.
Yeah.
And
And the
their
shovel
lives.
industry would
Dude,
explode.
it's
would,
literally the hero's
I
journey.
mean, people already do that with, different things. It's not shovels. It's like TV.
I'm going to invest in Stanley.
Yeah,
They got the best shovels.
Yeah, it's like a hobby. It's like it's like, going out playing chess.
Yeah.
Yeah, playing chess at the park.
You don't have to, you can do like a
Be a real
light,
big brain to playing chess at the park.
you do like a light 15-minute dig. You don't have to fully commit.
That's what I'm saying. Everyone should get a little bit of dig time, man.
a little bit of digging, or you do 15 minutes at the park against a homeless guy in chess.
That is until you dig something up you didn't want to see.
Right. Then you just,
Like what?
then what do you do?
Well,
You just cover it up.
maybe the body of Abraham Lincoln.
That would be cool. What a find.
Why wouldn't you want to see that?
How would you know it's Abraham Lincoln?
I wouldn't want to see it.
Perfectly
How would
mummified.
you know? Why would it be? Why would it be in like your front yard or your
Well,
backyard?
you never know where he died.
We do.
I thought he died.
No, they don't know.
In a theater.
No, they don't know.
like one of the most famous deaths. Like
Oh no, they rushed him to
Oh, is there
hospital.
something
right?
not terrifying? That is, well, you could run into Abraham Lincoln's body.
insane discovery.
Like not a
That's
monster.
pretty scary, huh?
It's like, why do you keep digging?
Oh my god,
That's super scary, isn't it?
it's really scary if you're familiar with National Treasure movies.
Yeah.
If you're familiar with those, you've uncovered a whole stew of problems.
I don't want to uncover any secrets.
See, the government's been keeping this a secret. It's the Illuminati.
It's been in my front
Get that
yard.
map.
Every
Put some lemon juice
president
on
that's
it.
ever existed is actually a zombie living underground.
Oh, yeah. Well, you could dig into a military underground base. Then you're going to see all kinds of
Fine,
crazy
Let's go.
shit.
Let's go.
Hey, that keeps us digging, right, boys? I mean, come on.
If you
Stumbled
listeners,
upon
get
the
digging.
base.
yeah, if you get into the
Like
base,
a
bro.
glass ceiling with you see some guy in an office chair.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
That's the second movie, him crawling through the ventilations of a military underground base, just seeing all kinds of crazy fucked up shit, and then gets to the bottom, the floor, and just keeps digging below.
Oh my God.
Military underground base. He's like, I gotta get out of here. There's all kinds of mazes and shit.
When one man
Yeah, that would be a
digs
great
to
movie.
uncover the truth.
Yeah.
One man with one will to dig.
Find something he shouldn't have seen.
He
Finds
digs.
the unthinkable.
First, he finds Abraham Lincoln's body.
yeah. Turns out to be a zombie. And then,
But it gives him a map.
favorite president.
yeah, then he gets a map
An underground military bunker.
Yeah.
with more presidents than you can imagine.
What more could he unravel?
Yeah.
Dirtman 3.
That's the stinger at the end. Is like he
digging.
hits like something hard and he's like, "What's this?" And he brushes it off and it says "Dirtman 3."
Yeah. Whoa. And then it
The credits roll.
Nice.
Dirtman 3.
Babe, I told you we should have seen it.
Yeah.
He's just watching
I'm
it on.
so lost because I didn't see the first one.
Yeah,
This second with the sequel makes no sense.
Now the twist is ruined.
Well, the sequel is more of a drama where he's just going through the court system,
Right.
trying to prove that his hole is should be there.
Well, it's legal.
Yeah,
It's
ground.
in his property, technically.
I just didn't
two-dimensionally.
believe in the Dirtman because I didn't really go through the same experience he went through. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad used to make me dig holes all the time, so I was pretty familiar with Dirtman's struggles and plight.
Yeah.
Holes used to be my favorite movie until I came across Dirtman.
Exactly.
Dirtman, it stuck with me a lot more because, see, Holes, well, I don't really like peaches too much. So the whole peach part really threw me for a loop when I watched it.
And the lizards.
And lizards.
Oh, God, those lizards.
I don't like reptiles and squirmy things.
Yeah.
And that's the worst part about digging holes is the squirmy worms. I hate them.
They hiss and they run around and they probably smell bad.
I hate cutting them in half and then watching them. And I hate watching them turn into their own individual beings and then watching them grow up and struggle through life after that.
You said you hate that? It feels like you really dig that.
I really hate when they prosper after I cut them in half and become their own individual beings.
Somebody check this guy. Somebody check this guy's Twitter account. And stuff. See if he's made
He thinks
any.
people are hydras and they grow back after he cuts them in half.
I think this guy may or may not have a manifesto somewhere.
I'm just retweeting.
Can we check that?
The elf guy who saw all the fairies in the woods. I'm retweeting his videos.
Right.
Because it's real.
Right.
Yeah, I love really fake videos.
Yeah, like all this.
If you could be a founder of a fake popular video, which one would it be?
Fake popular video.
I would be like
Probably JFK assassination. That's fucking fake.
Yeah, the video
Definitely a
is
side.
The moon landing, I'd want to be Stanley Kubrick.
Yeah, Stanley Cube for the
Cubes.
moon lands.
Or I don't know, something fake.
Dude, come on. I would
got me,
be
man.
the Bigfoot one, like one of the most popular Bigfoot ones.
Yeah,
I
I'm
love-
pretty sure everything's.
I love like
I would just
the artistry of like fake painting. Like Orson Welles has this film F for Fake, but like he talks about it. He's like it's actually takes more skill to replicate someone else's style than it does for like that person to be able to make it.
What a hack.
So it's like if you can make the Mona Lisa, you know, you like if you made something look as good as the Mona Lisa, you might be the best painter on the earth right now, right?
they just don't have
What do you
that
think about
sweet,
that?
sweet creativity.
No, you're right. I would watch this documentaries about like, because, you know, there are specific people who would fake, you know, a bunch of fake paintings.
Yeah.
And they would be sold at auction for, you know, millions of dollars. or whatever.
Exactly. And
Hundreds of
if you're backed
thousands.
by the right people, then they're
Tens
just
of
going to
thousands.
believe it, you know, because
Right.
they're like, he's got these other ones that are
If you give
real.
it to the right gallery,
you know?
they're already, you know, certified in selling this
Yep.
person's work.
I would be the sucker to buy it.
But yeah,
I'm the personality
This guy
type.
got caught for it,
Yeah?
basically, and he was mass producing like a bunch of fake paintings. But the premise of the show is they would figure out if this person's painting is real or fake, you know.
Right.
But they would go and meet with this guy, and it would be exactly like in Silence of the Lambs, or you know when they meet with Hannibal Lecter
my
in
God,
jail.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
that guy. It's like, you know, like
He's
scared
like
music
methodical about
player. Like, we had
everything.
to go
And like,
meet with him.
Yeah.
He produced
you can tell immediately
thousands of fake John Sajant paintings.
he's smoking 3 cigs at once. This is the guy.
He's behind. He's chained up. Oh, Clarice. Come to present another Warhol, Clarice.
Yeah, I would probably use that ability to like, I'll go to like schools and take little kids' paintings. And then I'll put them around my house and pretend like, oh, the kids are at school. I have kids. And people wouldn't know that I don't have kids.
Yeah, you should while you're doing that, while you're doing that,
you should imagine.
I would go around fake having kids. These are my little tykes. I love them to death.
You see their paintings? You want to see them?
Yeah, you want to come up and see their paintings? Yeah, you want to come in my house and see their paintings? You go over there. Nice. They're
You're
real
gonna
nice.
take like 10 minutes.
I got a bunch of
drink
kids.
shit ton of Dayquil all day and just get hella fucking looped out.
Your only car is a fucking coupe.
Yeah.
I have 4 kids. They're in there with their paintings. Come on
This
in.
just in, grown man stealing little kids' paintings from first grade class.
Just in, grown man faking having kids.
Yeah.
To lure more kids.
Yeah, well,
Into
not
his
kids.
house.
to paint more.
Your kids want to have a play date with my kids?
He just wanted to be that house on the corner with the lights, and for Halloween they would come get the candy, and you'd be like, "All right, you look like my kids." He doesn't have any kids, so he fakes paintings.
He always loved going over to that neighbor's house.
Yeah.
They had all the kids' artwork up, and
Well,
they're always playing game night.
You're like,
ever
"Except the
notice-
dumbest parent in the world.
Yeah. You ever notice his kids are never around? You ever see his kids? I haven't.
That's
He talks about him all the time, but I've never
They're at
seen him.
school. They're at school.
He has no
learning.
pictures of him. He just has paintings of him.
Yeah, he loves them though, right? He always talks about how much he loves them.
He's a good dad.
Have you ever seen him do something as a dad, though?
So he's hanging out at parks and stuff. Never see the kids though. They're never around, but he's always at parks. Taking them to aquariums, but they're never there.
Yeah.
Zoo, but they're also never there.
He's also always posting.
Maybe he's just,
Amusement parks, but they're always on the rides, and he's hanging out, waiting for them.
Yeah, always waiting for them on the bus stop, but they never come.
Yeah.
They're like, I waited for him for an hour. Like,
This
no one got
guy's
off
been
the bus.
watching this guy, it sounds like.
Yeah,
I've
bus
been watching
comes,
him.
Other kids get off. He walks by himself home.
How do you know so much about this guy? What do you mean I've been watching?
Pulls out a picture to show me a picture of him and his kids. It's only him.
He drew the kids.
But other than that, he's a good dad. He's a good dad. I would like him if he was my father.
Yeah, he would be a good dad. He's not like my father.
My father's not proud of me.
My father's not proud of me.
My father's a dick.
My father's a dumb asshole. He's not proud of me at all.
Yeah.
He's not like my
He
dad.
doesn't even keep a picture of me in his wallet like him.
Yeah. Well,
Just a picture of himself.
A blue backdrop, like that's all it is.
That's
Yeah.
just nope. It's just an empty frame. Just nothing.
it's actually, it's the same.
Like a school, but the yearbook.
Yeah, that flops over.
Yeah.
But just the background, no kid there.
It's
Nothing.
the same
My
picture
boy.
as his ID.
He looks good.
Yeah, that looks like a boy.
It's blue.
My baby boy.
It's the blue background.
Yeah, it's baby
Yeah, he
blue.
wanted blue. My boy wanted blue, so we got blue.
His favorite color is baby blue.
I wanted to get the autumn fall background, but he was like, we want blue. So I got blue.
He's a blue boy, you know?
Yeah.
yeah,
right.
his aura is blue. Anyway,
Blue is him
Agartha?
with the blue little window.
Anyway, yeah, he's a Sagittarius.
Fucking Sedona.
anyway, Agartha? Anyway, is it real or not?
Yeah, so my kid lives in a van with me.
My kid
I
lives
teach
in
him
a
all
van.
about Agartha and Inner Earth.
I teach him about meditating on Agartha.
Yeah, my kid's pals. Doesn't know how to read, knows how to meditate. He knows how to read your aura.
Yeah, well, he can read auras. He's
Can't read
really
a book.
good.
Next time we see him, we should ask him. He'll read your aura for you. I'm sure of it.
I'm sure it'll come up red.
Yeah.
He can read Sanskrit that relates to spiritualism only. Yeah, that's the only thing.
I
he
taught
can
him
read.
Sanskrit as his first language just so he could be, more up to snuff.
I taught him keywords in Sanskrit like namaste.
Yeah, exactly.
He can read and write namaste in Sanskrit, but that's about all he can do.
He can say, hola, something to that effect. Yeah.
Brought him up on tiny bits of Sanskrit and kitchen Spanish.
Yeah.
He can say dame un, and that's about it.
Yeah.
He also can say con queso, which is pretty good.
He's my little Chingon slash yogi.
/ insert Sanskrit word.
Yeah.
I can't speak Sanskrit. It'd be
He's my
disrespectful.
little Chingon yogi.
If you spoke Sanskrit, man, I gotta tell you to your face, it would be disrespectful.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
I mean, that's not me being mean or anything. That's just me being just forward.
If you were speaking Sanskrit, textiles, I'd be pissed.
Yeah, I would get a little.
If you were speaking textiles, I'd be mad. You better believe I'd get real mad. I'd start raging.
I would go and you know what? You start speaking Sanskrit to me, I'm going on all of End Wokeness and I'm retweeting everything they have.
Everything that comes
So
out.
I'm going to stick it to these people.
Yeah, well, we better end
When you say
awakeness.
these people,
Well,
Well, let my good friend End Wokeness show you exactly what I'm talking about.
yeah, I don't like Sanskritans.
currently on Disclosure 2024.
No, it's okay for my son to say the Sanskrit words. I can't because
Exactly.
I'm just a white female.
Right.
But I had sex with a yogi out in India, so my son, he can say this. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's okay to say this.
I'm cultural.
See, he's half.
He's
part.
mixed.
He's mixed, so it's fine.
He's
for
light.
him to
He's
say.
technically light skinned.
So I taught him how to say namaste.
I was having sex.
That means the something within me recognizes the something within you.
Spirit.
I spent 3 years.
All right, you sound like an employee at Trader Joe's.
Yeah, I did 3 years at Trader Joe's.
Yeah.
So can I get the job?
An employee at Trader Joe's would flirt with you.
Sounds like you changed your
Oh,
name.
I love that almond butter.
Yeah,
they did.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. They also smell like sage for some reason.
Yeah.
They're also smiling and talking. Quiet.
In the break room, they have sage burning constantly. Now get out there and flirt.
Yeah, exactly.
He's
Get
like,
the
I don't
fuck
need
out
this
there."
shit. I did 3 years in India.
Yeah.
Everyone rock real slow and just maintain eye contact with everybody.
My son
Hi.
is a Chingon Yogi who's washing dishes at the restaurant right now. I work at Trader Joe's in
Yeah.
my car.
Chingon Yogi is
He's
the
a good
first.
boy.
That is the first
That's an
time
invention. That's never been said.
Yeah,
you're
no one's ever said Chingon Yogi.
Oh, you better believe it.
He meditates before his shifts when he goes and washes dishes.
Yeah.
He meditates right before I send him on hard labor.
He gets an hour of homeschooling in, and then it's he has to go to work.
Right.
I let him watch Alan Watts documentaries.
That's his schooling. He listens to Alan Watts documentaries and meditates with a crystal on his forehead.
Yes. He's seen all of spirit science, so he knows.
What's that one fucking? Oh God, what's that guy's name? What's that preacher? Oh, Joel.
The preacher?
Joel Edgerton.
Joel Churchman?
Joel McHale.
There's this fucking preacher that
Joel
everyone
Jesusman?
loves. God damn it.
Is he
Yeah.
like evangelical?
He's the worst.
Like priest.
He's like a billionaire preacher because
Yeah.
he's going around selling the word of God. Of
Well, he
course.
does it. He like it's like the
As you should.
the mega churches, right, where they broadcast everything. Yeah.
Yeah, kind of like righteous
think I know what you're talking
gemstones,
about.
if you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
But,
God.
When me and
I'd
Quinn were in
have to finish
a little bit of a spiritual phase, this guy we knew.
Still am.
Yeah, well.
No, I
it seems
abandoned
like you
that.
kind of
Yeah,
fell
I
off the
abandoned it.
spiritual journey.
Yeah, I don't really like my
Now I'm
spirit
on the
anymore.
fool's journey.
Yeah, we're on the fool's journey.
Hey, welcome to Fool's
Now we're on
Journey.
podcasting. We fell off of spirituality and picked up podcasting.
Yeah,
But this one guy who is into it too, he suggested one day that we all start a religion/church.
That's true.
Just like your own beliefs, or
We were
like
just
what?
sitting there smoking weed, and he's just like, it just came to him. He's like, we should start a church.
This is how cold start, by the way. Me and Ben saw right through it.
We were like,
Yeah.
I don't think so.
We were smoking copious amounts of weed,
guy-
as we are,
yeah.
as always.
He was like, I just had a vision where I'm banging 12 girls at once.
Yeah.
We should start a church.
No, not this
Say
guy.
I'm
It's not a cult. It's not going to be a cult.
This
I'm not
guy-
gonna be
It's
in
not a
charge.
call.
This
I'm
guy
not
would
going to enforce it or anything. I'm just going to heavily imply it.
Yeah, I'm just going to imply you'll go to hell if you don't have sex with me.
Yeah, exactly. But like,
Okay,
heaven
rule
is like-
one, you'll go to hell if you refuse having sex with me.
Rule two,
that's not rape.
yeah. Rule 3, and if you do have sex with me, then you get to get to heaven. Heaven's dope.
Rule 4, boys can marry as many girls as they want, but girls can only marry one boy.
And it happens to be me.
And the other guys can only marry the girls I say they can. And if I want to marry them, then I can too.
I can take him after the marriage if I want. I just
So
transfer
what do you guys
it
think
over.
of this?
Even if they marry them,
Let's
I can
see.
still be with them
Can marry
anytime.
my wife. I don't know, man.
Also,
pretty good to me.
there's a rule about snacks in there somewhere where I'm like, if I'm really hungry and I see you eating something, I can also have some of your snack, no problem.
I can get a little bit of taste of your food. Just
Yeah.
like I can get a little bit of taste of your wife.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
See,
which
this-
is my wife.
This religion kind of revolves around getting a little bit of a taste of everything.
Well, it's kind of like God.
We're all getting a little bit of a taste, but I'm getting the most taste out of everything. I'm getting a little bit more.
Because I'm the one talking to God. I kind of need the extra nutrients.
Oh, I'm the connect.
This is called little bitism.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Welcome in.
If you see in the fine print, this isn't breaking the rules. Eating while having sex with your girl is in the fine print.
Right.
What do you guys believe exactly? It just seems like there's a lot of sex talk and snack talk too, for a weird reason.
We'll get to it.
Yeah.
We're still figuring that out.
We just believe in the Almighty, man. Come
What
on.
do you mean? We
But
believe.
we're pretty sure at the end that we're gonna kill ourselves, most likely.
We don't know.
To get to heaven.
Well, once I say so.
We all believe in this little Chingon Yogi.
yeah.
You know,
Our
born here.
Messiah,
Yeah, our Messiah is, you know.
Chingon Yogi.
He was working in the kitchen when he was a kid.
He was working in the kitchen as a kid. See, his father was a great spiritual leader out in India, a great powerful yogi, and his mother was a van life shoddy.
She was a van life blogger.
And he also found
She
an
made
Infinity Stone.
she made TikToks while doing van life,
Yeah, she was a van life girl.
homeschooling him.
Yeah.
Really really palpable in the 2020s.
Yes.
Yeah,
She was
he
part
believes
of
that
the
we'll all go
culture.
to the great van in the sky.
The Great Van.
The great, yeah,
The Great Beyond.
yeah. It's real beautiful.
Well, in the 2020s, there was this religious movement called the Great Beyond, where there were vans that were hovering in the sky. So everyone moved into a van and started raising their kids off of spirit science.
Yeah. That's what caused the gas crisis.
I uncovered this text in like an ancient temple or something. It's about vans.
Motherfucker, are you talking textiles to
About
me, dog?
vans and spirits.
Are you talking textiles right now?
This guy runs End Wokeness Twitter account.
I'm about to get on Twitter right now. This motherfucker's talking textiles. What's going on with Philadelphia?
You guys are talking textiles, and you're not talking 15,000 military-age men coming over the border right
Bro.
now as we speak.
Hey, Ben, did I not mention that I actually made a statement that I'm going to release 60,000 undisclosed children that have been training in Woodland Hills on Palestine
That's
as we
basically
speak?
that's basically what people are saying.
Yeah.
They see the immigrants coming over. They're like 15,000 single military-age men. Which, first of all, I don't know how these people know that they're single. How do you know these guys immigrating over here are single men?
Yeah, check this box.
I mean,
if
they
you're married
seem
or
a
single.
little single, but still, like you know what I mean.
Only one way to find out.
It's funny. I just see random people on Twitter saying that shit now.
Yeah, well, I was talking about children. I have 60,000 children.
During the whole Palestine and like Israel
Ready
thing,
to
you know,
rock
they're
at
going
any
in, and
given
then some
moment.
guy will just come out of left field and be like, "Well, what about the 15,000 military-age men, single immigrants coming into our country right now?"
Yeah.
It's like,
These dudes are worried about getting their bitches fucked. Sounds like.
yeah, dude, no, they are.
what it is.
They're like, they're single? Oh my god, what are we gonna do?
The clubs are going to be flooded.
End wokeness. You have to do something about this.
They're going to be smelling like cologne.
Yeah, they're gonna have exquisite colognes.
The Border Patrol is now checking for wedding rings. If you
Yeah.
don't have a wedding ring, you're not allowed
it's
in.
got a
Sorry.
ring. Come on
You
in.
can't know. Whoa, you're single? Listen, you can't be single and military.
My
age.
shorty's at risk.
If you're single and like
Well, the thing about it is
48,
Who
50, I mean,
You've lost your steam.
you can come in. But
all the baddies get a free pass. If you're a little baddie, a little Latina baddie crossing over the border, they're like, come on in.
Yeah, they don't count those.
Come on
They
in.
only count on the guys.
Yeah, no, the guys, if they're single military-aged men, that's a problem.
That's when the clicker goes.
But if it's
One,
little
two,
Latino
three,
shorty
4.
mamacitas, oh!
This is very much like our religious topic, our gospel.
This is our official statement as a
Yeah.
religion. On our
I mean, I don't know. I feel like if it was, if you saw videos of the mass amounts of men that were coming in, except they were all just like, good looking Latinos.
Yeah.
Questions would be raised even more. I think.
I would-
What's going on here?
yeah, it would be kind of
Great migration. It's
kinda
like what's
hype.
happening.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they need to take over.
get them in films.
Yeah, they need
There
to,
is 15,000
Hollywood.
military age single bitches marching in through the borders right now.
It's like the female version of end wokeness.
Yeah.
These little bitches, bunch of white women.
There is 15,000 queens slaying their way through our borders as we speak.
Yeah,
let's go.
These
Let's
queens
go.
are stopping at nothing.
let's go.
I personally find women a little too confusing. I
Yeah.
just stick to my roots.
Wait,
Me, myself, and I.
And it's just some fucker like with a big ass gut on his computer, like, oh my god,
yeah,
15,000, and they're single military age men. Oh fuck.
yeah.
Jeez, honey.
He's honestly hype. Good for him, man.
He's freaking out.
He goes in. He's a good guy. He's got a lot of priorities. That guy needs to get into digging.
Yeah.
If you're spending that much time on X,
He hasn't seen Dirtman.
Dude, I'm
He
telling
already
you,
dug
more people
himself
need
a
to be
hole.
digging.
they need to be digging.
He dug himself a hole on
Get out
Twitter.
in nature. Yeah.
He already dug him. Yeah, he dug himself a hole he can't get out on Twitter, responding to end wokeness, replying to other people's tweets.
If you tweet the word woke in any context,
Yeah, you're fucked.
you've already dug a
lost the
hole.
battle.
Yeah, like you're
It's
screwed.
true.
Like whether
Very true.
you're in support or against it,
What?
it's like you're probably
No,
just
dude. I tweet.
And
I just
wokeness.
woke up all the time. I tweet as soon as I wake up. I
That's
tweet.
the
wants to hear
worst
that.
type of tweet.
Yeah, no one wants to
Yeah,
hear
that's
that.
just
Dude,
litter.
as soon as I get up, I tweet it every day. I just woke
and
up.
everyone's like, "Hey, good morning, Quinn."
I love tweet. That's actually cool to tweet. I'm not kidding. To just sit there and tweet.
That's
and
OG tweet shit.
Actually,
dude.
just
I
tweet
do love-
GM. That's awesome.
I do love like when you just like you're like just made a sandwich.
I used to tweet just GM all the time.
I know.
Yeah,
See,
I would.
me and Ben were on Twitter in like 2010, dude. We were like 5 years old, just like tweeting just stupid shit.
Just 3.5 years old.
In 2010.
Didn't make no sense.
We were 3.5 years old for a while.
Well, that's in dog years, so not,
Makes less sense.
the way I do math is just weird.
At the time, I considered myself a dog. as a child.
Exactly. Did 2 years as a dog, which is
Yeah.
actually 12, which is 14 if you actually count 9 years a cat.
Yeah.
Just did a 6-month stint as a guinea pig.
We're not
That
going to
didn't
get
really
into my
work out.
history or my background, but
But I will tell you anyways.
know that I
Another
was
year
on
as a
Twitter for a
parrot,
long time.
2 years as a pelican.
I'll tell you anyways. Here's what I've been.
I used to text Twitter from my phone.
Right.
Yeah,
tweet.
you could do that.
I used to text it and be like, eating California tortilla right now.
Yep.
Hashtag California tortilla.
Yep. Exactly.
That kills.
I'd
I
be
would
like,
like
dude,
that.
this is sick.
Social media used to be you just telling people what you were doing.
Yes.
And a photo like
Get
this.
retweet some
A little goofy one.
Yeah.
A half smile. Everyone used to just grin instead of smile with their teeth.
Yeah, you'd just be like at Philly's game,
I'm lightly
eating a hot dog.
chilling.
Yeah, I'm still like that, man, dude. I'm not smiling with my teeth.
Yeah, what's the ish? Yeah. I am ecstatic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. No, you got to mean mug it always.
Yeah.
You guys are missing out. I got that open mouth smile that
Yeah, there
You know
go.
where you just flash the top.
I gotta put out my tongue
Easy.
too.
Yeah.
Softy over here.
Come on.
Yeah, putting out
well-
your tongue and making a gun motion to your head and sticking
Yeah.
out your tongue and crossing your eyes is my favorite.
We need more tongue in
I try to
photos.
just look scary like this.
Yeah. Every time I take a picture, I
I
cross
protrude
my
my
eyes.
jaw.
Every time I take a picture, I cry and
Yeah.
throw a hissy fit and stomp my feet, saying, "I don't wanna, I don't wanna." Until
old,
someone
though.
forces me to take a picture
Yeah.
where my eyes are really puffy and I'm pretty mad at the same
Every
time.
time I take a picture, my boys have to tie
Been
me
that way
down.
ever since I was like 5 or 6.
I'll go
I
absolutely
don't know. It
nuts
can't
out.
change me.
I always get great photos though.
Yeah. I always get really edgy photos.
With all
looks
the
like I'm crying.
editing you can do,
Which I am.
a lot of times I just edit my own photos. Because usually I'm in a crazy psycho rage, just absolutely trying to kill the person taking a photo of me.
Yeah, you look really mad, so you Photoshop making you look happy.
Yeah.
Well, every time a flash goes off, I
Exactly.
really lose
Like
my
smile.
like so excited.
Upside down, so it's like real, like distorted.
It just make you look really like excited, but like scary as fuck.
Yeah. It's like
Why so
Black Hole
serious?
Sun music video where Black Hole Sun starts coming down.
Black holes.
Racist.
Yeah.
Won't you
Come wash away the rain.
Racist.
Hole Sun.
Won't you?
How is that
come?
racist, man?
Racist.
My favorite race is the Daytona 500.
It's a good one.
I keep going to like regular people and going, "What's your favorite race?" and like just get them into like a box, and they're just like,
My favorite is
I'm like,
Kentucky
I like the
Derby.
Indy, but like
Kentucky Derby.
Kentucky Derby.
I like Vietnamese people the best. All right,
Get a few of those.
I like
They name an
Daytona
actual-
500.
They name
Yeah.
an actual race,
that'd be great.
and then you just name like a race of people.
Lebanese.
Jewish, I think. Are they
I like
race?
French people.
Wait, is French a race? Or is that like a place? Or?
I don't know what race I like, but I know I don't like stinky French people.
Are we about to bust out the tier list for
like them,
races?
Yeah.
I like
All right,
Kentucky
what are the
Derbies.
S tier
S
races
tier
for you
is
guys?
Lebanese, Filipino, and Chingo.
Oh, Chingo.
Human race. Human race.
One race under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. This is American podcast.
American is the S tier.
American is
race
my
for you.
favorite race.
My favorite race, I think independence and freedom. Hashtag America.
Independence, freedom, and justice.
Don't forget, freedom isn't free, folks.
Right. People
your
remember people had to
taxes.
die for that.
No, that's not the price we pay.
No, it's the
everyone's
pri-
gonna die.
The price is death.
No.
You think they fought for your freedom, man?
Well, people are born all the time, so
Yeah, but
there's
they
no
also-
big issue of people dying.
No, there is.
No, because you can make more people. That's the cool thing about it.
I fight
It's
for
like
life.
being in debt. You can just get a little bit more money.
Right.
You know,
Nothing
Right.
like
No, that makes sense.
like because like people are dead, but like there's like
You basically
another baby.
just keep having kids, send them to war. Yeah.
Yeah.
God, do I have to get fucking Bernie Sanders on this podcast to talk some
Oh
sense
god,
to
this
you,
is
man?
really hurting my head.
Get 'em on, dude. I've been doing some activism. I've been going to abortion clinics and fighting for the lives of those babies.
There you go.
Trying to convince people. Trying to convince people.
Just harassing
Let me
random
take-
women in the parking lot who aren't even going to the abortion clinic.
Just
They're
around
like,
it.
I'm going to Starbucks next door. And you're like,
Don't even
"Damn,
think
go
about
on."
it. Don't even think about it. There's a baby in there.
No abortion clinics in sight.
Yeah.
Abortion is murder. Outside of like a bar. Abortion is murder.
Freedom and liberation.
Pictures of dead babies and shit.
Wait, you're trying to tell me what to do with my body and you're screaming freedom and liberation? I don't understand.
I've had a real
It
person
is all topsy turvy.
give me an anti-abortion business card in real life.
Jesus.
Say, hey, here you
Why?
go. I don't know.
That's my business card. in
Maybe I look
general.
like the type.
Gotta
I guess. I
promote the
don't know.
business, man.
Oh, you.
Oh, you're profiling.
Yeah, but you have an abortion right now?
In case you need my services.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
what is this person
No,
going to
it was
do?
like an anti thing, like because it was. Like,
I know, that's what I'm
it showed
saying.
like a baby mutilation, you know, like
Jesus.
anti-abortion.
Right, like an
It's
image that would stick with you.
Exactly. Like,
Yeah.
oh, here's this business card shock factor.
That's why he handed it to you.
No,
just so
it
you
was
would
a
see
woman,
the
I
image,
believe,
or
too.
she.
I
it
Think,
doesn't
like,
matter.
This guy right here looks like he's in a abortion conundrum.
This guy,
I was
I'm gonna
definitely
try
not
and
someone
I'm gonna try and sway him. I can tell kid, I can tell just by looking at you.
Yeah.
You're having a
how
baby
old
and you're
were
not
you?
sure what to do.
I was like 19, 20, I believe.
Nice.
Or it could be fabricating the story. I'm not sure, but I feel like it's a memory.
See, I thought someone
This-
handed
wait,
you.
It feels like a memory.
Feels like a memory.
I thought someone
could've
handed you
fabricated it.
like their business card and it just said anti-abortion.
Yeah. It's
Like
just,
a
it's just
picture of
number.
them and then just like their name and then just anti-abortion.
yeah, I mean, like an abortion clinic having a business card makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, how else are you
mean,
going to
The
market yourself?
anti-abortion having a business card is just like
That's good
You
promo.
guys
like a
got the Fool's
slogan.
Journey business cards, right?
Yeah, well, we got some.
Working them up.
right.
You just hand people bags of
The Fool's Journey's
mushrooms.
business card is close your eyes and all right, now picture this. It's cream colored, this rectangle. You know?
Yeah, cream
It's
color.
about 4x6. It's a big business card.
Huge.
It's giant.
I like how it won't fit in the
Weighs a
wallet.
lot.
Not gonna fit in the wallet.
It's something you have to keep with you.
You might have to frame it.
It's heavy though. I like
It says
that.
the Fool's Journey.
Yeah,
and
it
it
says-
has our Patreon or something.
Yeah.
It's got a QR code.
It's
An
actually-
expired link.
It's made of
You can if
bedrock.
you want to add the QR code into your little fantasy, go ahead. I'm not gonna stop you.
No, we're
I
not.
want the QR code.
Not for my personal.
You would-
mine
yeah.
just says Fool's Journey.
Well, it says there's,
Yeah, you got to Google it. Yeah.
you could do a cool one with like a painting of the Fool's Journey card on one side.
Yeah.
For a business
I'll
card?
encourage the audience to think for themselves
Yeah.
on this one.
You should put like a latitude and longitude on there. Just
the whole podcast is like.
it's like, what do you do?
All right, now imagine this. Close your eyes. Think about this.
That's what a podcast is. Imagine.
Don't talk for fucking like an hour.
yeah, well,
Now, did you guys learn something? Did you have fun? Learn something about yourself, or maybe have an idea?
yeah, I have an idea.
This is the Fool's Journeys podcast where we encourage you to think for yourself.
don't think at all.
Yeah.
Actually, stop thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a second of thinking. I'm
Last
just gonna
episode,
kinda-
it's a Hell's Gate or Heaven's Gate scenario.
right.
No, it's not.
We're all gonna kill ourselves then, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, time
we
to start
hinted at
digging.
this earlier.
we made it to 39
Just
episodes.
kidding.
And on the 39th day, they killed themselves.
But one guy just kept on digging.
Suicide.
It's not, it didn't make it too far. It didn't amass too much of an audience either.
Got a couple downloads.
Yeah, they're like they could have waited like a year before they all killed themselves to make a bigger impact. You
They
know?
had 5 subscribers to the Patreon. 1 killed themselves.
Yeah.
The other 4 are subscribed.
They're still subscribed if you want to go check it out.
The guy who killed himself was Ben. He was subscribed to their own Patreon. So
Quinn didn't do it.
everybody else just kind of unsubscribed. You know,
Quinn just doing.
Quinn didn't do
He's
it.
doing Scarlet Begonias now on the Patreon.
Yeah, it's doing real well with 0 listeners.
Hey, welcome to Scarlet Begonias, where we talk about ourselves.
He has AI Ben on there.
Hey Ben, how you feeling?
Tell us about yourself.
Hi.
Out loud. Welcome to Scarlet Begonias.
Scarlet Begonias. What the fuck is Scarlet Begonias?
I think that's
Live
Quinn's,
and direct.
original podcast.
Yeah, we put it to
right?
we put it to
Oh,
rest.
really?
We put,
You put that.
we put that to rest.
He's
You
talking
put that
about
old
battle
dog down.
wounds.
You took that old dog around the battle shed.
We took
you
it.
shouted.
We put it in the
We
backyard.
put the old dog on the back burner,
Yeah, it's
and it's fun for when I want to do whatever I want.
Right.
But it's a lot to do too.
It could be like a dancing podcast where you just hear your footsteps. You know, they kind of clack around like.
Yeah,
Well, it was just a one man army podcast.
yeah. One man army, but there's guests.
How long did you were your episodes?
Ooh, that's on. They were an hour, sometimes hour
That's
and a
impressive.
half.
Because I tried to record a Cinemaspan by myself once.
Yeah.
And I got like 10 minutes in. I like had 5 restarts.
It was dope.
I could not do it. I was like,
It's fun.
I was like, this is really rough.
Wow.
I think I needed more planning.
I think the camera is different too.
Yeah.
because I was all just audio.
Exactly.
So I could just sit in the car and talk to myself. Just
kinda riff, yeah.
And it's I would have like movies I would talk about and like different ideas. Like I talked about fucking ChatGPT and fucking Ship Sham Shaggle
that
Paggle and the
was the Fool's
Wigwams.
Journey, man.
Oh, was it Fool's Journey?
Yeah, that was when we talked about Chat GPT.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, the Fool's Journey. I love that podcast. But thanks for having me on, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me on Cinemaspan. Wait, what podcast is this? Whoa,
Cinnamon.
Don't get this ever twisted. This is the Fool's
Yeah,
Journey.
this is not like.
this
I
is
didn't
a
say
loft,
cinnamon.
bro.
Yeah.
Cinnamon. This is Cinnamon Span.
Yes,
Cinnamon.
this is cinnamon sand.
Yeah, we did the
Sand.
entire podcast with the Cinnamon Challenge.
Yeah. Oh my god.
And then
And then what?
the whole house was full of bottles of shit.
Yeah.
It smelled like poop, but I was still trying to.
water for like an hour.
Yeah.
I need water. Oh shit.
Well, we're still trying to do bits.
have water.
We're just doing old bits.
Can't have water.
Can I have water?
It's an hour without water. Yeah. Just a mouthful. Of
You don't
cinnamon.
need water. All you need is imagination. Just imagine you're hydrated. I do it all the time.
You have to imagine you're not doing the cinnamon.
I used to think I could like cure my hydration by rubbing my tongue on my teeth to like stimulate my my
Saliva and you
saliva
swallow
You're
it?
gland.
thinking big
Smart.
brain, dude.
And I was like, oh yeah, I could like never be dehydrated. I was like 12.
Whoa, that's an insane thought.
Yeah.
I'd like do that and it would like make my
That's survival.
yeah.
That's survival skills. You need.
But
we
I
need to
can
get
never-
harder.
it would not work
Yeah,
by
no,
that.
it wouldn't at all. It doesn't even make sense.
Will you boys?
Yeah, but I was like on big brain.
Yeah.
I also thought
Like infinite glitch, dude.
like a year
Never
later,
go,
I
never.
also had like a dentist surgery where I had like an open wound basically, and I thought it
Right.
was super cool that I could spit blood whenever I wanted to.
It's cool. You're like a snake or something.
I would
That's
like,
bad
I would, like,
survival.
I would like
It's
mess
sick.
with it with my tongue because there's like stitches, and I
Yeah.
would like spit.
You're ripping the stitches out, though, right?
Probably. It was probably doing something.
Yeah.
And they probably fell out eventually. And then I would also like do the little tongue rope thing with like red spitty blood. Kids are fucked up, guys.
That's fun.
That's pretty cool. You're like almost like a snake.
Yeah.
Like if someone was coming at you, you could spit blood in their eyes and then find them.
Yeah, and give them HIV.
You go.
It would just have to be within the span of those few days.
I could also play the mental game and tell them I gave him like a blood disease, you know? Name
Yeah,
one.
you could say AIDS. Just
Yeah.
AIDS.
Or depending how old you are, if this is around the same time where you're believing that you can hydrate yourself infinitely, you can
Yeah.
trick them into thinking you're a half snake hybrid.
Yeah. I like immediately like I have full ammo too. Because
Yeah.
Kids will say the darndest shit.
yeah. Them darn kids are just
The
so
darndest shit.
Yeah, I
My
would-
kid would lie to my face all the time when I was a child.
Dude, I would say some crazy shit when I was
I
a
had
kid.
kids telling me they were voice actors.
Yeah.
Some kid in elementary school told me he did the voice for Ed, Ed, and Eddie.
really.
Yeah, well, that kid's a liar because you grew up in Delaware, bro.
Yeah, I know the kid's a liar.
Yeah, I would say, dude, there's a video of me online just screaming like crazy, like I was selling crack and I lived in a box and I had 50 kids and I bought them in China. And I was saying some nutso shit. And my siblings just started recording me. They were like, well, Quinn just kind of rambles on. And so let's just record him and put it up. Wow. And then I really popped off.
Yeah. That was definitely the start of the fandom.
That's when you started the podcast.
He was right up there with
Podcast.
Charlie Bit My Finger.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
You're right up there.
Like,
I was
That
right
was-
up
those-
I have
there.
a future in
Scarlet-
podcasting.
I was trying to get on Tosh.0.
That was the first episode of Scarlet Begonias. Was
Begonias,
Quinn
Scarlet
at
Begonias.
8 years old.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Screaming he
that
had,
was the origin.
yeah, they bought 30 children from China.
Yeah. Well, and dude, it was
Let's record
selling
this
crack.
manic episode.
yeah.
That's
And
great.
I
It's a
was
kid at a park.
I was slanging oregano.
Scarlet Begonia episode.
yeah, Ben told me that story.
Yeah.
Like,
Quinn was dealing that dirty.
That dirty, that oh.
Quinn was like an alchemist at one point in his life, dude.
I got all the nutmeg, I got the oregano. What you need?
yeah.
What you need? What you need?
I would smoke.
You got a
I would
teapot?
smoke nutmeg.
Yeah.
I would smoke any
We
nutmeg
can smoke
to get
it.
high.
You would go to the grocery store right now and get
Didn't
it.
you say that you smoked nutmeg?
I did, yeah.
Yeah,
I did.
you could
With
also
Murph
eat
and
it.
Did we
Adam.
talk about this on the pod?
We already did.
Yeah.
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 I have stories from getting high on nutmeg.
You guys
Really?
are both
Yeah.
just like herbalists.
Oh.
Yeah, I used
And ash? You ever smoke ash?
I
Get into the ash game?
no.
how foul can it get?
I have a fucking funny ass story. So my dad, he was always like a guy like that would try to catch me smoking. He always knew I would smoke, but I always lie and like secretly hide it, you know, like an idiot.
Of course.
You can just tell your dad, you know.
You gotta hide it.
We gotta hide it as a kid. So one day or one night, my buddy was over. We didn't have any weed, so we just got some nutmeg and started smoking that. And then my dad like woke up and like opened the garage, which was like a man cave because it was like retrofitted into like a small living room. Basically.
Yeah, right.
He pulled up and he goes, "You guys fucking smoking in here?" And I was like, "No." He goes, "Come over here. Let me smell your breath." and I breathed and he goes, "I fucking can smell it," but I was smoking nutmeg.
Yeah, it smelled like nutmeg.
I didn't have the gumption to be like, "No, you're wrong," because I'm smoking this fucking
Just tell him it's
household common
weed.
spice.
Just tell him it's weed,
You're right,
bro.
Dad. Just right. Yeah.
Just kept
Yeah,
saying,
Dad, I'm smoking weed.
just kept saying no, and then he looks at my friend and goes, "Are you smoking weed? Did you bring it into this house?" He goes, "No."
Dang.
No, I brought the nutmeg.
I can't wait till I catch my kid smoking
know.
nutmeg, dude. I'm gonna be so stoked.
Dude, I'll tell
That's
you.
my boy.
I just
Smoke that
clearing
shit
out
too.
your spice cabinet, throwing it away.
God damn it! Where are my spices?
Not in my house.
Yeah.
Not in my house. Throwing it all out.
Yeah, we gotta get this out of here, babe.
Nope.
No.
Did you get
No
nutmeg,
son of mine
babe?
is smoking nutmeg.
We're not having chicken pot pie.
You're not becoming one of those fucking nutmeg junkies out on the street.
Trying to bring this into my
Out there in
house?
Kensington, out there in Skid Row. What's next, huh?
Fucking-
What?
You see him like eating breakfast in the morning, takes pepper, starts peppering it onto his hand to like see if it's coming out. He's like,
Yeah.
what the fuck you doing, huh? You fucking doing drugs in my house?
You start injecting pure vanilla extract into your veins.
Huh?
Filthy little junkie.
You like that?
You a little alchemist, a little druid.
Huh? He's like 3 years old.
Crushing
He
nutmeg.
just had it in his hand.
Yeah. He's
That's it. You're out of the house.
What?
all right, I'll tell one more story.
You can't throw out my baby. You can't throw out my 3-year-old son. No, he's gone. He's out on the streets. He's
fucked.
to be a fucking drug
I'm
addict.
dropping him off in
You should
Kensington.
have seen him.
Yeah, he was behaved like a junkie.
You should have seen him with the pepper shaker. It was fucked.
Yeah.
He was an addict. He couldn't get enough.
You should have
Trapper.
seen him the way he looked at me when I put salt on my steak.
Yeah, big
Sounding
trapper.
for-
The look in his
for some-
eyes. He wanted to snort it. I could tell.
Yeah.
He was thinking about smoking it.
Yeah.
He's gonna smoke that salt.
I know an
Honey,
addict when I see one.
He's
Trust
a baby.
me. No,
Yeah,
he's an
no.
addict.
He can't
He wants to
even
be a
use a
grown.
lighter.
He wants to act like a grown man. I'll treat him like a grown man.
Yeah.
I'm dropping him off in the city.
A big. He's
Going straight to Kensington.
He's going to Kensington.
He'll
No,
grow up
in the
hard.
discussion. He's going.
I'm dropping him off on 3rd Street.
Yeah.
I'm dropping him off in Junkie City if he wants to be such a fucking
Junkie
druid or
City.
alchemist. These guys are smoking cumin all day out there. See how much he likes it.
So
It's not what they're doing.
That's how you get a good kid, though.
They're doing hard drugs out there.
Yeah, you need to build hard people in this world.
These
Yeah, but
fucking hippies
what I was
are
gonna
smoking
say.
basil and doing oregano like it's nobody's business out in fucking Kensington. Our city's not doing anything about it.
Dude, quit getting so riled up, man.
Yeah, dude. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, dude, they're not.
We're all worried about it,
Yeah,
man.
but
not
we all
smoking
get there's
spices.
a fucking
Bro,
spice epidemic.
they banned Skittles. I trust the government. I trust Newsom.
Wait, why'd they ban Skittles?
They banned Skittles,
It's a
dude.
red dye that they use.
They red-
all they need to do is take out the shit that they
Cool.
yeah. Red dye is no good.
Cool.
They banned
That's
a
what I'm
bunch
saying,
of
though.
chemicals
Hey, man, cool.
in processed food.
Hey,
Oh, really?
That like they don't, it's banned in the EU.
I was
and shit
really-
like that.
That's what's up.
Yo, here at the Fool's Journey podcast, we're health conscious, folks. Okay, we drink water.
Yeah, I was about to blow up over that Skittles shit, man. I was thinking I couldn't get any Skittles, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm glad
was
we
about
got
to
you
say,
some
it's
stuff
gonna-
down.
it-
Low.
Dude, they're
If
not
you
gonna
buy
not
Skittles,
have Skittles on shelves.
calling
And
the
I was
sheriff.
like,
you know?
Newsom, man.
How I saw you reacted over household spices, Skittles really, I guarantee would have sent you
Skittles-
over the edge.
Man, I was so worried about my Skittles, man. But then, and then Newsom said it had to do with the red dye, and I was like, hey,
Taste the rainbow.
he's looking out for us.
Yeah.
He did all
He's
that
like-
good shit during COVID. He was helping us out, and
Yeah.
with the Skittles stuff.
Yeah, well, I said Newsom, and you calm down immediately.
Yeah, man.
That's our
when
big
I hear
daddy.
a Democratic name, I immediately my blood sugar.
That's
goes
our big
lower,
daddy.
My blood pressure. I mean, and my blood. It affects my diabetes.
He's related to
when I
what's
hear
her
the
name?
of a
It's
Democrat.
because your service, of course.
Yeah.
He's related to what's her name with the bigs?
Ew.
Oh, Tits McGee?
Tits McGee.
Oh wait, Gavin Newsom's related to someone with big tits. I love this guy. Oh,
Nancy Pelosi. He's related to Nancy Pelosi with the big tits.
Nancy Pelosi, big tits. What are you
Massive. You've
talking
not
about?
seen them, dude?
I haven't.
You haven't seen them on 2024 disclosure? They released them.
Yeah, we have in 2020. Disclosure
see him?
2024.
You
We
didn't
have
see him on Triple X?
pictures of Nancy Pelosi's tits from when she was like 27 or something.
It was a drawing. It was an anime, and I saw it on Triple X 2024 disclosure porn.
Yeah, I don't know about Nancy Pelosi having big tits. She's just kind of like an old lady.
Well, check it out, man.
Works in the government and makes a lot of money.
If you ever want to see some big knockers,
insider
just
trading.
search up Nancy Pelosi. You'll get the biggest ones.
Nancy Pelosi.
Oh, is it Pelosi? I thought it was Pelosi.
And again, she's an old lady. I don't think she has big tits.
Friend of the podcast.
She might have big tits, but like again, it's an old lady.
Do you think
big-
she's a
big, saggy old
Patreon
lady
subscriber to the podcast?
Yeah,
I think
she better
no.
be, dude.
No,
All
no,
that
no,
money
no,
she
no.
made insider trading, she might as well give a little bit.
I
to
don't
the
think
full
she's
experience.
subscribed. I think she's got a little bot account. She pretends like it's not her because she's playing hard to get.
Yeah.
But she's watching and listening. Not really watching, but listening.
Well, she's not listening or watching us. She's only listening and watching for us.
She's all right. Well, we'll leave her alone.
Yeah. No more Nancy
Let her
talk.
do it. She no more Nancy Pelosi talk. She'll do her thing.
Dude.
Her husband got attacked with a hammer. Y'all remember that?
Yeah, I mean, that's old
Yeah.
news.
Yeah.
And that was cool, man. It was a cool video.
Yeah. While he was on house arrest for like drunk driving.
All right, man. Well, we don't got exposed the Pelosi's.
This is people know all this already.
All right.
Do you guys want another story before I head out?
It's the Pelosi's.
Yeah, what's the
not
story?
Pelosi's.
I'll tell you guys one more weed story from my childhood.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is a good one. So, I was in the high school parking lot with a couple buddies, like walking towards the bus, saying to school, and a couple buddies were just floating around a car.
Whoa.
And I went
Run
there.
that back real quick.
Yeah, I know it's a lot. They're floating. They're levitating. Yeah,
Nice.
they were just chilling next to this car.
This guy's spiritual.
Nice.
And I pulled up, and it was this guy. His name was Averick. Like his real name was Eric,
this in
but everyone
Sedona?
called him Averick because and he was the like I wouldn't make fun of someone that's like chill. This
He was
guy,
autistic and he talked funny.
This guy is the most ridiculous fucking guy ever. He would just like be the guy to just make up the most ridiculous story in the fucking world. Yeah, man. I was going down the highway and my fucking car started fucking going like 120 and there's fucking like 12 cops behind me and like I just fucking push the pedal down when it goes fucking all the way to the floor and I started fucking
Been there.
just shit like that.
Pedal to the metal.
But he would have fucking so much weed and we would just buy fucking fire weed off of him.
Nice.
So I was going over there, my buddies were just buying weed. But long story short, he like just offered some, and I was like, "Fuck yeah!" He goes, "Yeah, you want it?" And like I just took a nug, and I looked at the bus, and like the first one was leaving. I was like, "Oh fuck, I gotta go over there." So I sprinted to the bus with this nug in my hand, and this is pre-legalization. This is like 2016,
And you're going to
you're in
school.
no, I'm leaving school.
Right.
I'm on the bus, and then I gotta,
Yeah,
I was
you're
like,
going home.
Fuck. So I'm like, all right, no problem. I'm thinking in my head as I'm running. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go in my backpack and see if I can find something to wrap it up or something, So I get on the bus,
Dank.
and it's instantly smelling like stinking bad.
Dang.
I open up the backpack.
You're palming it.
And I get like a piece of binder paper and I put it in the middle of the binder paper and I crumple up the top and like twist it and like try to like make it like a little pouch thing.
It's not doing it.
No. And
Dang.
I put it into the backpack and zipped it up. And then fucking comments started coming on the bus. Damn, that stinks. Who's got that? And I'm just sitting there like, oh, fuck.
And you're not high?
You
No,
should
no,
just skip.
no,
I would
he's
just skip
golden.
school.
I'm
Well,
just-
then you're
yeah.
chilling.
Well, so now I'm getting.
As long as you're not high and have that like paranoia.
He's telling the story.
Sorry.
I don't think you
I was
know.
getting anxious for you.
What's funny is buying weed off of this guy, and it's
Yeah.
just like, yeah, man, I just got this pack. I had to outrun 12 cops just to get it here.
Yeah, he's the most.
You want some weed?
Yeah, I just
Yeah, sure.
stole that.
I got
nug.
no plastic bag for you, anything
Yep.
like that.
Yep,
Yeah, I
so
was on the run by 12 gang members to get this pack in.
Yeah.
You gotta snag it. And
snag
who wouldn't snag like a primo? It was like a really good nug,
I got this weed off of a fox who wears a
Yeah,
bandit
silver-
mask and has a cane
silver
to
glasses,
go in
you
and
know?
rob. He stole this off of a pretty famous gang.
So wait, what happened?
His name's Sly Cooper. I don't know if you ever heard of him.
So I got off the bus and went and got into my dad's car, and it was my dad, his girlfriend, and his girlfriend's daughter. And his daughter's like, or her daughter's like
Jesus.
7 or 8, like 7 to 10, maybe 10. And I'm like, fuck. I'm like, I hope I don't stink. And I asked one of my boys to like spray me with cologne. And I was like, all right, this might save it, And I'm like, I'm gonna take the backpack and like put it like
Dude,
over to the corner, so it's like the furthest away from my dad.
I'm getting anxious.
And I get into the car and,
Sketch on the edge of
and
your
I,
seat.
and they're like, hey, I'm like, hey, what's going on? I get in and like I sit for a second, and then I just hear the girl go, Averick stinks. And I hear my dad go, yes, he does. And he's staring at me through the mirror. And I was like, fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck. God damn it.
That was a dumzo move.
So
dude.
I'm riding
yeah.
home like fucking tweaking. I'm like, oh God, I'm fucked. Like I'm obviously gonna be in trouble. I get home and he goes, all right, show me it. Show me what it is. Is it a fucking pipe or a bong or some shit like that? I was like, no, it's just a little bit
Yeah,
of
I
weed.
brought a bong from school.
Yeah, I was like, why the fuck would I have a pipe in my fucking bag? I'm not an idiot.
Yeah.
Huge
Yeah,
bong
I-
in school.
And I show him,
Paraphernalia.
like, yeah, it's just this. And he goes, all right, what I want you to do is crumple that up and throw it over the fence. So I go outside with the paper and I'm like walking to the fence to go throw it out. And I'm looking at this beautiful fucking nug.
Yeah, of course you're not gonna throw it
I
out.
take it
What
out
the
of
fuck?
I take it out of my hand. I
Shoved it up his butt.
I hide it in my other hand. I crumple up the piece of paper and throw the paper. And I just like walk around like I'm upset just in case he's like watching. And
He's
like
trying to
walk
double
behind
do.
the shed and like put the nug in the shed
You can grab it later.
and grab it later. I come back later that night and I have like this homemade fucked up wooden pipe that I had to make. I take like 2 hits off it and like burn it. And I'm like so fucking high. And then I come back into the house and I'm like creeping so he doesn't hear me. And of course, I'm like super big going quiet and they're fucking. Like,
Oh, that gross.
Jesus Christ.
yeah. I was like, all right, this is just a whole bad fucking experience, just completely.
So you went and jerked off?
No.
Just put your head to the fucking
Yeah,
door.
Just thinking about what I would do.
I'm too high.
Or
Yeah,
just
no.
barge in
It
there
was
smelling
fucked
like
up.
weed.
It
Hey,
was-
Dad.
Hey, Dad,
Remember when I threw that nug out earlier?
yeah.
That's what I was gonna
I
say.
just want to say, it really hurt my feelings.
While he's having,
He catches
What's funny is not being like
Yeah, be a real-
about throwing out your weed.
It's funny, like,
This house fucking sucks. Yeah. Throwing out your fake throwing out your weed. You still have
yeah.
it.
But also just like being super stoned and barging in on your parents having sex.
yeah, it's fucked, dude.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, that's not the time to say hi to your dad. Especially stoned as fuck.
I think I heard something like has to justify you being outside. I think I heard something outside, so I just went out there to check. It
I was
wasn't
just checking
anything
it out.
though.
You think he knows, so he has to go tell him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just outside looking at something. I heard something
I gotta
outside.
get a jump on this immediately.
yeah. Like, knock on the
That's
door
like
like
all you hear
as-
from the bedroom.
yeah. He's
That-
gonna hear me.
dude,
I gotta get a jump on this immediately, or I'm gonna get
That
caught.
was always the problem for us because we were on the East Coast. In the wintertime, there was no excuse to go outside. So if you wanted to smoke in the wintertime, you had to figure out a fucking way.
Oh.
So you had to smoke in your room, you had to
had to go
smoke in a
smoke outside.
bathroom,
Right,
you had
you
to
would,
smoke.
you would put the towels under the
You do the
doors
towels
everything
and turn on the
fully
full
ventilate
fan
it.
with the Febreze.
Yeah, have you done
And
the,
have the
the towel thing with the laundry?
Yeah.
the,
of course.
what do you call them?
What?
Sploofs.
Like poops? Oh,
Sploofs?
oh, sploofs.
Yeah, spliffs.
That's what you call them.
Yeah.
But you put
Yeah.
smoke into it. And
Yeah, usually people would use a toilet paper,
That's
like
right.
the cardboard insert.
That's
then
the
they
one.
put fabric sheets in there so that it would
Yeah.
catch the scent.
Yep.
That's,
when-
that's the
I've
homemade
done,
style.
I've done that one.
When things would get real scarce, I believe Doom quoted this. You'd smoke ash.
Yeah. You,
I don't know if there is a
I don't
Doom
think I ever
quote.
did.
No, it's in a Doom song. He said something about smoking ash in my dog days or something like that.
ash. Just
Yeah.
ash.
No, just ash.
Just plain old ash.
Yeah, you collect it in a bottle, and then when you don't have any weed, you just recycle.
Yeah, it just sucks through your pipe. instantly.
That's
No,
like
it's
a roach
good.
bowl.
I've smoked resin plenty of times.
Dude, it gets you stoned.
different.
After like 4 bowls, you're stoned.
Yeah, after
From
four
butane.
bowls of smoking absolutely nothing,
Yeah.
you get real stoned.
yeah.
Quinn, are
Or
you
at least
smoking weed?
No.
Yep.
I think so.
Yeah.
Well, not really, but I am high.
Yeah, I think.
Nope, not smoking weed.
I did eat 2 caffeine.
Or you should say, smoking what, Mom?
Yeah.
Smoking what? I'm smoking ash from.
Smoking a blunt of ash.
Ooh, a blunt of ash would be crazy.
Have you guys ever smoked a generation joint?
Yeah,
of course.
Graveyard blunt.
I want to go to
This
like.
guy's smoking ash over here, man. You
Yeah.
don't think he's smoking current generation blunt?
think I've been smoking roaches, son?
I brought up in
Smoking literally nothing.
Yeah.
How many generations would you go if you had like a 2
Bro,
second?
5 or 6.
I'm meeting the ancestors, dude.
I'm going to the ancestral tree, motherfucker.
I'm
God,
going
they would
back
get,
to the Stone
They would
Age.
get so foul. Like that'd be interesting to do.
Yeah,
like
it's
a,
mostly just fucking blunt rap.
Yeah, it's archaic.
Yeah, but it gets you stoned. You feel good.
It does its thing.
Yeah, you watch Adventure
And then
Time.
eventually it's just you got nothing but ash. And
Yeah.
that's
Well, and then
So-
you
so-
save the roach of the graveyard blunt, and then you turn that into the next generation.
That's right. But no, you have to get like a full generation blunt to make the second generation. It's got to
Yeah.
be good genetics.
Yeah.
We don't want to dirty the pool.
No, you don't want to dirty the
honestly,
gene
that
pool.
shit is disgusting. I'll still do it if I have to.
I don't. I think we're past it, Ben. But you know, it could
Sometimes
happen.
we are,
I still
sometimes we
collect
aren't, dude.
ash.
Sometimes funds are tight and you're just smoking roaches.
Yeah, that's what Doom said. He said something
You
about
guys ever
that
try to
with, like,
smoke like wet resin?
wet resin.
Yeah, like bong resin. That's like
Like scraped?
No,
Oh.
that's gross, dude.
Ooh, like a res bowl. You ever smoke
pops
a? You ever
your
smoke a
ditchy.
res bowl?
Oh yeah, totally.
Ooh, res bowls get you fucking yammed.
But when
Yeah, you guys are disgusting.
Res bowls
monsters.
get you yammed, son.
And you wonder why some smokers live long and others don't.
You wonder. You wonder.
I'm gonna live a long and prosperous
You wonder
life.
why we're on the couch and you guys are in those chairs.
I'm also slouching.
Some people are civilized
Hey,
Yeah.
posture check.
and don't
everybody.
smoke
I like
mold
that.
Fuck you,
balls.
posture check.
Posture check.
I like bad.
Look at this, perfect.
Hey, any
Look
listeners?
at my back. Look at this curvature.
I don't want to look at you, man.
Sitting up.
Any
Look at the
listeners
curvature.
listening,
Hey,
we
Louis.
thank you very much
Don't
for
start
everything
pressing
you've
me,
done.
man.
Once again,
Hamas.
Go to the Patreon, Fool's Journey Patreon, and then Louis, plug yourself.
Yeah, go check out Cinemaspan, my movie
Subsidiary of
podcast where we talk
GoodFella
about
Entertainment.
2007 movies.
AKA Ben Entertainment.
I'm about to admit, Goodfellas is a subsidiary.
Whoa, Louis, don't get ahead of yourself, my friend.
Let me get the wigwam.
Don't
for the
get
outro.
ahead of yourself.
It's a local
the wigwam.
conglomerate group about entertainment.
Yeah,
and
they're
entrepreneurs.
all subsidiaries of Ben Entertainment.
I
Ben
own,
bringing you the fine premium entertainment.
And then
Fool's Journey and everything else from the
Arak
Joe Rogan
Bad.
podcast to the Lex Friedman podcast.
you can also check out some of my video game talks on the Loft on YouTube.
Bad.
Yes, you can. And Averick, you
Averick?
want to plug anything?
Yeah,
Hamas.
I own Apex Companies, which is the owner of GoodFella Ben Incorporated,
All right,
as
we're
well
done.
as
Arak Bad.
This guy
Cinemaspan.
did too. Quinn, shut the fuck up. Don't start anything.
Quinn, you
Hamas.
gotta-